Welcome to another episode of SNES Chronicles, a look back at all the games on the Super Nintendo by release date. Ys 3, Wanderers from Ys. A little intro, and some good music. It's simple, but really pulls you into the game. But it takes you more than 4 minutes until you can control your character. It's an RPG, so it's expected. So if you want to compare, Final Fantasy II took 6 minutes. But here it's not useful at all. Doesn't really reveal anything about the plot of the game. You meet a fortune teller that tells your friend he comes from Redmond, and bad things are gonna happen. You get attacked by a beast, and you find it very strange. Then you come to Redmond, the only town in the game. Can we play now? Oh, you still have a bunch of dialogue to get through. Till finally, you can play the game. And plunge into the first and only available dungeon at the moment. The game seems pretty easy at the beginning, but once you pass through the first corridor, you'll get your butt kicked. And that's because this game is all about the grind. Oh yeah. After a couple of level ups, the game becomes manageable again. Till the next grind. Of course you need to buy some equipment, swords, shields, armor. Don't forget some herbs or other items. And to add a little bit of flavor, because the combat is really simple, you've got some rings. The rings will power you up, but it'll drain your ring power, which is at the bottom right. It starts going down as soon as you put on the ring, and important to note that it is shared between all the rings. Like I said before, the gameplay is really simple. Jump and swing your sword. But enemies go really quick, and sometimes you just can't avoid them. Usually it's just a question of having the right level to beat them up. And also, the hit detection is really bad. It's definitely a decent game to look at, and the music has its moments. I just can't get past the speed at which he swings his sword. This guy's a ninja. This is the kind of game that really looks like a good game. I always wanted to play it as a kid when I saw it, but each time I was disappointed. The dungeons are pretty linear. They may look like mazes, but they really aren't. No need to draw maps. The real problem here is the grind. It's atrocious. Much worse than other games because dungeons are simple and short, so you can't just kill every enemy you see and get to the boss and be okay. No, you won't be high enough level. You might not even do any damage to the boss. So my grinding strategy would be to just pick up a safe spot at the beginning of a dungeon and keep that attack button pressed. You might want to put some tape on your controller and do something else. Yeah, for me the combat was that bad. I haven't really talked about the fact that this game is the third in a series, but it doesn't really matter. It's in the same universe and shares the same characters as the first two games, but it really could have been a standalone game. It isn't really that difficult, just level up. And you can save pretty much anywhere, except in boss zones. It's got a bunch of save slots, but I don't think we needed 15. For an adventure RPG, the story is pretty weak, the dungeons are uninspired, short and repetitive. The grind is unnecessary and takes way too long. The gameplay is okay, nothing to write home about. It's difficult to recommend. It's not a bad game. It's just a very average game. See you soon, and remember, have fun. Peace. Oh, and Metroid wants his sound back. Please leave a like, and show your appreciation even further by sharing or commenting. If you like the content, please subscribe to the channel. Other episodes can be found in the SNES Chronicles playlist. And lots of other interesting retro gaming content is available on the channel. Come check it out. Follow me on Twitter or Facebook for updates, check the links in the description.